people I've seen sell food stamps to get their hair done, nails done, their toes done, buy an outfit to go to the club, drugs, a lot. If I've seen it, other people seen it. You know what? That's why people don't give two fucks. I've seen people, women, get a new man. The man got the food stamp. Now, the food stamp is for her and her kids. The man has the food stamp card and he in the grocery store buying shit that he want. People see that shit. You know what? They don't give two fucks. You know, some kids go to school and get breakfast and lunch, no dinner, because mama done sold the food stamps for shit that she wanted. Dumb people don't give two fucks. And people are saying, well, what about my kids? Well, yeah, what about your kids when you had the food stamps, you out there selling them? What did you think about your children then? The fucked up shit that people do, people see that. So now people are like, I don't care. Life is about to start life for a lot of people. But don't get mad when people don't give two fucks. Because we see so many people out there abusing that shit that they be like, I don't give a shit. You know, what about my kids? What about your kids when you was out there doing that fucked up shit with them food stamps?
Everyone who's on SNAP is going to have to reapply. Now, this happened, of course, when the government shut down and there was, the SNAP benefits were not getting out to the people. For
42 million Americans.
For 42 million. Well, we thought Americans.
Inside the country.
People is probably the better. Yep. People. And so Brooke Rollins, we had her on and we had a great conversation with her where she said, hey, listen, this whole SNAP benefits conversation around the shutdown has sort of pulled the curtain back, and people are seeing how many people are on SNAP that aren't actually citizens, and they're going to have to reapply.
A melee at the Market Basket in West Bridgewater on Sunday, all caught on camera by Jeff Cuddy, who filmed the ordeal from behind the safety of the carts.
So I took out my video cam and then I just started videotaping. I couldn't believe it.
West Bridgewater police say a Market Basket employee saw two women attempting to walk out with high-priced items. But when the employee attempted to approach the women, that's when the fists and baskets started flying.
The sister thought that one of them had hit her sister, so then she went nuts. The shorter one started hitting everybody, cracking them in the face with a cell phone and stuff.
Police arrested 37-year-old Olivia Bird and 28-year-old Regine Bird. They told police they were trying to fulfill a canceled Instacart order, but they were unable to show the order itself. They face charges for assault and battery and shoplifting.
EBT Hall, one card for me and one card for my daughter.
Surprise, surprise, man. A lot of fraud has been going on within the EBT motherfucking system, and they just found out that over 5,000 people drawing EBT benefits is fucking dead. Over 5,000 of them, and over 500,000 people that's been drawing benefits is drawing them motherfuckers twice. How in the fuck do you draw food stamps twice on the same motherfucking social security number and the same name? That shit baffles me. I don't know how in the fuck they've been getting away with that shit, but there's a lot of fraud been going on within the EBT system, man. And now, I'm pretty sure that food stamps is going to be a lot harder to motherfucking get than what they've been able to in the past. I'm sure they're going to make it a lot more qualifications or a lot more shit you got to do to get EBT benefits, because before, all you really had to do was say you was fucking homeless and didn't have a job and you was hungry and you could get them. But I think they're going to make it a little more difficult than that to get EBT now.
Walked in one by one, some hung their heads, others wore their feelings right there on their t-shirts. Today, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office announced an undercover operation they've been working on for months resulted in more than 100 arrest warrants and close to 40 arrests.
This is a huge problem, and we're like one of maybe 3 or 4 law enforcement agencies in the state of Florida that have decided to do something about this.
And it has to do with just that. Meal tickets in the form of EBT cards for low-income individuals being fraudulently used. One part of the investigation centered around Gerald Millis, a local restaurant owner who police say purchased EBT cards from people for 50 to 60 cents on the dollar, and then stocked his local Pizza Pros restaurant with food he bought using those cards.
We were able to determine that he used 53 different EBT cards at Sam's Club.
Police say 55 people were also caught illegally selling their EBT cards to undercover detectives.
A couple of them said, I'm headed to go get some rock cocaine.
A beyond frustrating reality for taxpayers who today learned their hard-earned money is being misused.
Did y'all see that video of that dude? Well, I see a lot of videos, but it was a video of a dude getting mad because a mom paid $27 for some cupcakes with her EBT because it was her child's birthday, and she took the cupcakes to the school. Now, y'all see all these cheering behind me? Y'all mad that she spent $27. Y'all better go back and look at my videos. Baby, I done bought out on them cheering at school, okay? Everybody get a cookie tray. Everybody got cupcakes. Everybody got fruits and snacks to take to their classroom. So if y'all mad at $27, I don't even see no big pan of cupcakes over here. These are $4.48. Y'all mad at that lady, y'all really should be boo-hoo pissed off at me. And guess what? I don't give a two-fat baby crackhead asshole at all. Cry, talk crazy, be mad, be angry. Y'all, that's y'all giving yourself a stroke. Like, me, I'm gonna still do what the hell I do.
Like and subscribe. It truly helps. Now back to the video.
One of the ways that people commit food stamp fraud or SNAP fraud is you get a card and it's got a certain amount of value to it, and then you sell it for less than the value of what you can buy in terms of food, but you sell it for cash. It creates incentives for people to, number one, acquire as many cards as possible. Number two, to keep as high a balance on these cards as possible.
I've seen cards as much as $20,000 in this that is on an EBT card.
So how does that happen? Just as you've seen a food stamp card, an EBT card with a balance of $20,000. As in, you could go to a grocery store and buy $20,000 worth of food in one setting if you wanted to. How does that happen?
People are just kept on the program for years, and they keep rolling these balances up, and
whether they're using the card or not.
Now, they're supposed to get rid of it and expunge the benefits after 9 months.
Yeah.
But if all you go and do is buy a stick of gum once every 9 months, your balance in your card, even if you're no longer on SNAP, that card is still good.
Yeah.
It's happening across the country. In fact, the largest that I've heard about is right at around $60,000 on an EBT card. No, nobody's going hungry in that house, obviously.
Racking up before they take what I have left of my benefits. I have about 900 left that should be more than enough.
It's been a while since we've talked about benefit theft through card skimming, so let's refresh. We were able to identify $100,000 in SNAP benefits stolen from recipients in my county alone in a 1-week period earlier this year through card skimming. There are 100 counties in my state. If each county in my state had the same experience that week, that would be $1 million stolen from the SNAP program, from taxpayers, from recipients in a 1-week period in one state. $1 million. We are focusing on the wrong fraud. SNAP caseworkers have been screaming about this since 2023 when the issue really blew up, when we started getting phone calls about thefts, people's benefits just being gone within minutes of being loaded on the cards and spent in states hundreds of miles away where they definitely had not been. For a short period of time, we were able to replace the benefits for those clients, but we have not been able to do that since, I think, 2024. The clients had called our office to report that their benefits were not on their card. We could look and see the benefits had been deposited on the card and then immediately spent in states, 3 states, hundreds of miles away. I was able to make a spreadsheet of the stores these benefits were spent at. They might have a front as a real store, but they're not operating as real stores. They're operating as money laundering establishments. Now, were these thefts even related to the USDA employee that got busted for stealing $66 million in benefits from the SNAP program? We don't know. I don't think so, because the thefts are still going on in some states. I don't think we've gotten any reports lately in my county, but they're still going on all across the country. You know what we do know? The USDA is responsible for issuing the licenses and the EBT terminals to all stores. When benefits are being stolen from recipients, they're being stolen from all of us. Does that make you care? If I tell you that the benefits, your taxpayer money that is intended to feed the needy is being stolen, does that make you care?
That's all for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.